안녕하세요. I'm Demarchlier.
I'm Arielle.
And we're
Soju for Two.
Okay, so the next we're going to be doing a review of Seeking Love.
Or Creating Destiny.
Or Creating Destiny. I guess if you're on Drama Fever, it's called Creating Destiny. And
if you're on Crunchyroll, it's Seeking Love.
It's confusing.
It's a little confusing. So the main characters of this one, so we have Eugene, plays Han Sang-un. Ki Tae-young plays Kim Yo-jun, and Jung Suk-won plays Young Koo-ham. And what's interesting about this one,
just side note.
Oh, a side note, yeah, that one's really cute. The two main leads got married in real life after making this, so we love that. It's really adorable. Cute. But we've also seen Eugene in a couple other things. We saw her in Three Dads, One Mom, which we're gonna review. We're gonna review that one soon. Ki Tae-young is also in, right now it's like Live in Style, which is just like currently airing. And Jung Suk-won is actually going to be in Rooftop Prince.
And we loved him.
We love him. So he was our favorite character in this drama.
Chemistry, this is like in true K-drama style where like they hate each other in the beginning. Lots of drama, the two main leads, and then and then of course
love.
Passionate love, which is definitely funny. But I think this one is interesting background, and we need to start out with this one. This is a difficult one, I think, for non-Koreans to watch, because in the first episode, there's, like, blatant racism towards anyone who's not Korean.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's definitely, like, we're, like, anthropology students, so for us, that's sort of crazy, and I think a lot of people would, I don't know, be a little bit offended by that.
The weird thing is, because there's this Alex character, and the reason why her parents don't want him to marry him is because he's white.
Yeah.
So it's a little odd.
He's a lawyer, he has a good job, it's just because he's
just
white.
Because he's white. Like, she did a homestay with him, so clearly, like, they liked his family, but no, just because he's white, you can't marry him. So they sent him to Korea.
We kind of had to get over the first episode.
Yeah, get past that first episode.
And then keep watching. If you find, like, blatant racism troubling, then don't watch this drama, I think. But we're going to get past that quickly.
And that does, like, it's no longer an issue, like, later on.
It stops being an issue, but
it's odd.
First episode, I would almost say, if that's an issue for you, just skip the first episode, because you'll get what's going on. Because it annoyed us.
Definitely.
Okay, so back to the rest of the story, after our disclaimer about racism.
So the idea is that the two of them are sort of, like, in an arranged marriage. Yeah. And in the beginning, they hate each other. And in the end, they fall in love.
Yeah, so they were in Australia to begin with, and the main female lead. And then she goes back to Korea. Of course, she's a fluent Korean speaker, and, all this stuff. But,
actually, though, her English, when she speaks,
is really good.
Excellent English. So I'm not sure if she lived in Australia or in the States for a while, but she's great English.
And I think that what's interesting here, this is like your parents know best, because they're the ones who like planned this. And of course, there's drama that like keeps them from getting married right away, much later on in the drama. But definitely like the parents sort of arranged this. And I think it's important to mention here, this is a 31 episode drama, which is kind of a random number. But we felt like our biggest issue with this drama is it could have really stopped at 20 or 21. Because what happens like after about 20, it sort of adds new characters, really kind of complicates the story.
Drama.
And in not really ways that we felt were really helpful to the story.
And this is kind of remind us a little bit of 1,000 Kisses. Yeah. But I don't think that it was as bad as 1,000 Kisses. Yeah, because 1,000 Kisses, it was really like the end was great and the beginning was great. And then in between was sort of horrible. This one, it wasn't as much of that because it was shorter, I think. But, it
was going that way.
It was going that way. If it had been longer, we wouldn't have liked it so much.
So, chemistry. I mean, I thought the leads had a ton of chemistry.
They did.
And I think
clearly that's why they got married.
They got married. Yeah. So, and the whole idea of creating destiny, how cute is that? And they got married.
We love that.
Was their drama.
It's adorable.
But yeah, I think that they really, and then there's like some other sides. I think with a long drama, you have to have side people. You have to have people. Oh, thank you. You have to have people to complicate it. And the main female lead has like another guy who happens to be the uncle of, of the child who's love child between the sister. I mean, it's like
it's crazy.
It's complex. And then you have the girl who's like the main male lead's like past love, his first love, and she comes back and she's like sick and he's a doctor. It's all complex.
So I would say that my favorite chemistry is
that's why we're saving the best.
Jung Suk-won's character and the sister have this sort of weird romance where he's in love with her.
Been in love with her for years.
Forever. Is like the nicest guy in the world to her.
Takes care of her child.
Takes care of her kid, like always around, and she doesn't like him. And it's like she picks these, whatever.
I think we need to insert a picture of him here.
Okay.
So, insert.
So now you can understand why we love him. And
she doesn't pick him.
She doesn't pick him.
This was almost enough for us to, like, just hate this drama.
Yeah, we could get over the, racism, the abandoning mother. We could get over all these other things. But this part?
Oh,
it broke our heart. So that was definitely difficult for us to...
Mistaken identities, misunderstandings. Okay, well, misunderstanding, I think, in the beginning is, like, they, like, right away when the two of them meet, she gets to hear a conversation that the two guys are having about, like, her coming over and that she must be, like, either, you know, no guy would like her.
A party girl.
Yeah, all these things. And she hears that right away. So, like, I think they start on a really bad foot and then quickly, like... You know, over different experiences and jealousy kind of brings together.
Eugene is a great actress.
Yeah, I really like her.
I really like her acting, and I think she was a great lead in that first scene. You know, she was really funny.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, bad guy turned good. So clearly, he sort of, it reminded me a little bit of Playful Kiss, but like much better. So
he's like the smart,
like
doctor.
He's a doctor. He's like a little bit aloof. He's not really interested in girls, even though we know the backstory. He was interested in a girl. But it's just, I think it's a similar sort of feeling right there, but I definitely like the way this was going much better than Playful Kiss. So Piggyback Ride, I don't remember Piggyback Ride. We have like a few nurses.
No, we do. Like, there's some drunk ones.
Okay.
So there's some, she gets drunk, and then the second love interest for the main female lead, he gives her a piggyback ride into her house, and just some drunk ones, you know, the normal kind.
The normal kind. Okay, so kisses. So we do have some kisses in this one. Not as many. I think I was surprised that there weren't as many as we were going.
Yeah.
I was thinking for such a long drama.
So there's some kisses between the main leads once they get engaged and all those things. And when he comes to Australia, there's a
good kiss.
Kisses. And then there's nothing with the what's his name?
Jung Suk Won.
His character and the sister, which is upsetting.
I know. It's like we want to, use him for something better than that. And then her sister does have a kiss with the funny, quirky doctor. So there's some cute scenes there, definitely. The one kiss is really good. I'd say the rest of it not so big. Fashion, so she has some really cute clothing.
Gosh, we loved her stuff. If you watch 1,000 Kisses, the sister in that has amazing shorts and sort of like really cool combos, and that's sort of what she's wearing.
Yeah.
It seems like it's almost getting fall to winter during the drama, so she's like wearing a lot of shorts with tights underneath and things like that. And then of course the guys are just obviously
so Jung Suk Won.
His clothing is amazing. He wears tons of motorcycle jackets and like really tight pants and like
he's a photographer, so he's a little artsy
and cool like tight lace up boots and things. I think there's people in this who have really awesome wardrobes.
Yeah, so definitely like the fashion. So what do you think? Music? I don't remember any music being important.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a 7.5. Okay, so I liked the main leads. I think that they did a really great job with this. I think that if it would have been them, more focused on them, less on all the other random family stuff, I would have liked it more. Also, I would have liked it more if, I keep forgetting his name every time, if he would have been the one she ended up with. So I think that maybe watch this. I don't know. Like, to me, it's kind of an in-between drama to me. I really like the characters in it. So, the two main leads and the other guy. So,
yes. So I would give it a 7. I think that it was definitely a good romance. But I think that if the other character, if she had ended up with the hot friend, then I would have been okay.
Yeah.
This would have gotten a 9.
Yeah, it would be a lot higher.
But I could not get past that. So definitely, it's something worth watching if you like romances, but it's not necessarily our favorite.
Yeah, it's not like if you only have a certain amount of time to watch drama.
Don't go for the 30.
Start with this one. Okay,
thanks,
bye.
Guys.